Yeah. Hi. Hello. Okay. Hello and what's up, dudes and glidesters? Welcome to another Genshin stream. So for today, gonna do the Intel exchange and at the same time, ano, Columbina's side quest. And back off! Back off, scabs! Don't come blasting at me, you know. There's a hidden scene pala. I almost forgot about this. So, kailangan balikan ko to. Balikan ko saglit. May nakaligtaan ko palang gawin kahapon. Which is yung kay Jer. Kay Jer.
この焼けつくような日差しの暑さ、普段使っている照明くらい暑いよ。まったく太陽が一つだけで本当に良かった。
I'm actually looking for that map. Okay, my god, the map of...
お茶会は淑女の必修かも。
I'm referring to Jer. Excuses. May sinabi kasing joke eh. Parang binag... Jer, where are you? Jer. Alam ko na yan. Yan ba yan? It's clear. Kalokohan. Hindi ba doon sa loob? I'm already forgot. Anyway. I almost forgot to go back to Not Cry though. Time to return to Not Cry. Oh, it's now blue. But before anything. Location ng hinihingi ko. Recorded intel.
ここは冒険者たちが活躍するのにぴったりな場所だと思いません?
Okay.
ここは冒険者たちが活躍するのにぴったりな場所だと思いません?
I almost forgot na kailangan puntahan to. Some of the intels are found there. We're down to the final one. Kasi 4 lang naman yan. Si Berin. Wait. Some of them were found at night, right? Late na eh, parang may ilan may appearance sa gabi. Baka dito? Ito. Joke lang. It's here.
Monogoto を観察するときは目に頼りすぎちゃいけないよ。人は見たいものだけを見る癖。大事なのは自分を過信しないことだ。
Wait lang. ito. So, going there, right? Going to the front.
このぼーっとした若者は自分が悪意を抱く連中に食われてることに気づいてない。まさかサリーンも一口かじろうとしてる。
Okay. We're dealing with that then. For a while. What? Kinda overpressed. Oi. And then there's some were in the edges, yes. Wait.
ステリンはまだ約束を守ってる。仕事を受けてないからサリーンもいくらか安心できるだろう。
Never seems to. Oh my god, there are two. Dabbit, nagano na ako kay Dabbit. Gone and golden tea. Ano ka na? Ay,
感情とは
mid boy?
頭の中で荒れ狂う波みたいなものだ。
Kay mid boy? Lapit ba sa taas? I bet. Yeah. lucky spin for today. Get some sort of windfall today. I once announced na gusto ko pumunta sa Ozine Fest, pero unfortunately, dahil may upcoming flight kasi ako, and if important matters din with my family, I'll be canceling it. Sorry sa mga willing makita ko, pero I won't be able to go. Dito ba yun? Baka sa baba. The mid boy. Low mid boy. Oh, we have a hidden one. Let's see. What did I read? A boastful swindler. What do you say for yourself? Tsaka dito. Yeah, naano ko na. Mid bay. And then, Hershey. May ilan pa ako hindi ko makakita eh. Ilan kaya? Yan, sa akin. We have 6 bucks.
物事を観察するときは目に頼りすぎちゃいけないよ。人は見たいものだけを見る癖がある。
This is the
大事なの
4th
は
week.
自分を過信しないことだ。
Uy, chess piece. Ano ka na? Porchakova. But my song releases will go and I will push through. Ipo-push through ka pa rin yung ano, yung song release. Puntahan ko na siguro yun. What should I do with the excess recorded intel?
私は一体どうしたらいいんだろう。アシュルがなぜカウンターの上にいるかって？接客さ。
Okay, nakuha ko
餌
na eh.
代を稼がないとだろう。
未来に投資しましょう。今すぐお申し込みを。ご融資をご希望ですか？喜んでご案内いたします。
物事を観察するときは目に頼りすぎちゃいけないよ。人は見たいものだけを見る癖がある。大事なのは自分を過信しないことだ。
Oh yeah, which nakuha ko na yung final. Okay, nakuha ko na yung final. 5. Wait. 15 plus 6. 23. And yes, 24 pala siya. Hey. Yan, nauna pa na siya eh. Kamay ko. Very tricky kasi no. Okay. I'm just too lazy to finish all of it.
星と深淵を目指せ。ようこそ冒険者協会へ。Bonus Mora. 星と深淵を目指せ。ようこそ
And we have the very last one. The last one. Sarap pag-intel quest ah. A bunch of treasure hunters were attacked by a ghost while plundering the wreckage of a pirate ship. Sounds like something straight off a trashy pulp fiction novel. Not to mention, nothing they say adds up. Who knows how much of it is true? You heard of that pirate ship before, I take it? Sure, I was only little back then, but the Atlas is pretty plenty famous. If you don't behave, the Shield Maiden, Lovisa, and Lunatic Retire will feed you to the fishes. The grown-ups used to say things like that to scare us. Obviously, I wasn't afraid. Then in that case, you're the perfect candidate for this commission. Huh? Alright. It's a little far out, but I'll investigate. There are more than a few wrecks in that stretch of water. People sometimes find treasure here. There's maybe this time I might. Don't let your lust for treasure get in the way of your work. First, not, Bosnev. I'll go there, investigate, and come back. Right, Slee? Meow.
isaw.
Pwede din or pwede din?
Ano kaya, magkanin ka lang sa tuna. Hindi pa pwede. Yan na lang, lupa pa.
Na! Halo din, baka lagyan ng hot water.
Ah.
Haluin ko naman din ulit pag ano. Okay. Hello, Lolo. Judging by your clothes, another one on the hunt for treasure, huh? You lot never seem to tire and rummaging around these parts. You've got a good eye over people. I heard few fellow treasure hunters ran into trouble around here. They're running around telling anyone who'd listen they were attacked by ghosts. I don't believe in all that. So I came here to see what the deal is. Of course, if I happen to stumble across any undiscovered treasure, if it, you won't hear me complaining. So tell me, this talk of ghosts attacking people, what's all that about? There's ghosts here, alright. Huh? Real ghost? Ouch. But I ain't seen them attacking no one. I'm sure a person attacking people though. In truth, that's once as ghoulish as they come. He might still be alive, but I think he died inside a long time ago. Huh? Surely you're not saying? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Ever heard of the Atlas? Oh, duh. But I heard it sank way back then. In fact, it didn't get gold into the drink somewhere around here. I heard the most valuable treasure on it was a token that could lead someone to read Miller's great treasure. It seems like you've already heard quite a lot. Long back, there was a traveler with golden hair and companion dressed in white who passed through here. That token left with them. Huh? Is he talking about? Forget it. There's work to do. Hmm. We call that professional competence. So, you're trying to say to those treasure hunters getting beaten up has something to do with Outlast? Exactly. It was a tragic shipwreck, but not without survivors. One of those who made it back to shore was the crack Joe. He was the last man standing of the Atlas' infamous pirate crew. I heard he left for Snezhnograd, but recently returned as the part of a caravan. Then he must have stirred up some fuss in Nasha town and forced the caravan to kick him out. That day, those treasure hunters were searching around the wreckage of the Atlas. Craig Jones spotted them and gave them a good hiding. She was his ship. She sank, sure, but that barn must be strong. Suddenly, folks said he didn't dare sail far again after the Atlas went down. Kind of puts a stop to you by being a pirate, that sort of thing. But for someone like that, going straight ain't easy. All those people in the Atlas once visited aren't gonna just let it go. But that's the light of he chose. He only has himself to blame. Everyone strains from the straight and narrow at some point. What matters is how we set ourselves right. Hart used to be a helmsman himself, but he never corrected his course. So this Hart guy came back here after causing all that trouble in Nashatown. I guess this is where it all ended and where it all began. Chalk another one up on his list of wrong choices. They say all habits die hard. He hurt a lot of people around these parts, and then it's like a sleeper eel. He vanished without a trace. Word is that someone's put a bounty on his head over at the flagship in Nashatown. Lots of people casting nets, yet each one's coming up empty. You don't catch much fish, but it seems very little else escapes your hook. Sharp tongue you've got there, little miss. Seeing as I like you. Here's something else from my hook. The wretch gauge of the Atlas is over that way. Feel free to go test your luck there. Test my luck? And when he jumps from nowhere to attack, I'll take it you'll have my back. Of course not. I'm just a fisherman. What use would I be in the fight? Look, I'll take you part of the way there and then point you the rest of the way. After all, it's not like I'm catching anything around here. Fair enough. It's not like I can't run away if things don't get too hot to handle. There aren't many people who can catch me in full fight. And after the 4, what to do? The wreckage of the Atlas files for this is longer, ah. Looking at what's left, it's hard to tell this was ever a pirate ship. Undiscovered treasure. Better not get caught up in fantasies. Bye-bye. Joke. Start it over. Go! What? I don't want to read already. I'm running out of breath. So I'll do silent reading and I'll catch something. So, maybe nanggit ko sa shield ng shield maiden. So, mas mababa sa 10 chains to, no? may binanggit tungkol sa proof of the cognoscenti. Okay. Is that what I assume? If he really was this job without Daphne, would that be a work-related injury? Would Boss Neff have to compensate me? Okay. So that settles. What? Ibig sabihin, so after that one, there's another thing to settle pa? What the? Uy, Gourmet Sumeribus! Wait, babalikan ko na! Teka, mamaya. Finally, Gourmet Supremus. What do we have to settle there anyway? Oh. What to do? Fourth week passed. So that's what to do after fourth week. Huh? Never, Yahoda. What are you doing here? Working, of course. We finally found a new lead on our unresolved bounty. Hard to crack, Joe. Let's start with our conclusion. The real hermit, Derwent, is likely dead. And the man living in his hut is the bounty target. The Hark and the Crackjaw. The diary scraps Yahoda uncovered are enough to show that Even through even though Derwent knew who he was, he still took him in. It shouldn't come as a shock that Hark has returned to his old ways. After dispatching Derwent, he took over the hermit's identity. When I went to investigate, he wouldn't show his face, but no matter how you look at it, there is no way the man in that hut was the real Derwent. Taking on the role of a hermit also means Hart can get up to all sorts of bizarre activities without arousing any real suspicion. The mask he wears clearly has nothing to do with self-cultivation. He is wearing it to hide his scar. As for the missing merchant, the worst case scenario is that he's already dead. How can someone be so evil? Repaying others' kindness with murder? It makes Paimon's blood boil. For what it's worth, I don't think Hark stole those goods from the peripatetic circle. Not enough motive. He behaved himself well enough for 10 whole years. Is the price of a few stolen goods all really enough to make him throw away everything he'd worked for? I don't believe so. So let's indulge in a little speculation. You already know that he returned to the wreckage of the Atlas and attacked the treasure hunters who came for looking for treasure. When people are in dire straits, they often instinctively return to where it all began. When he was still in the helmsman on the Atlas, he had the fame, wealth, everything he wanted. But what about when he joined the peripatetic circle? Even after 10 years of good behavior, the second something was stolen, everyone's turned their suspicion on to him. What must have stung even more Juhani, who was once a pirate, albeit one of the significantly less renowned, remained free from suspicion. He accused Juhani there and then no one believed him. Driven by disappointment and rage, he made his first mistake. That was the turning point. Whatever went down in that hut is likely a similar situation. For someone like that, even the smallest of conflicts can blow up into a fatal confrontation. Hey, traveler, we can't allow anyone as dangerous as that to keep walking around that doing bad stuff. Let me deal with this dangerous criminal. Since traveler's so eager, you should get some rest, Yehoda. Right. I've been working overtime on this investigation. I think I deserve a holiday. As for whether speculations are correct, we'll find out soon enough. The dust settles. By the way, this is a character lock quest, so this is exclusively for Neverhavers. So may disadvantage yan. So, yeah. This is going to be lengthy, so I'll be continuing that later. So before I proceed to that quest, proceed muna ako kay Columbina. Columbina na 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 na. Joke lang. Yeah, gutom na yung ate girl mo. She's surrounded. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. She's surrounded. Wait, this is adorable.
Oh, 今日は賑やかだな。月霊たちがコロンビーナの周りで踊ってるぞ。あれ、踊ってるわけじゃないのか？あいつらじゃれついてるみたいだ。コロンビーナが埋まっちゃうぞ。助け。
Give me your hand.
ありがとう。 こいつらいつもここまで興奮しないよな。ちょっと一緒に遊んであげたらすごく喜んじゃって。遊び終わったらじゃれついてくるなんて犬みたいだな。
Maybe that's their way of showing gratitude.
ちょっと油断してたらこの子たちに埋もれちゃった。なんだかんだお前ってこいつらのことはベタベタに甘やかしてるよな。君も試してみる？
You mean being surrounded like that? You mean playing a game with the Kuuhenki?
うん。お前たちを夢中にさせた遊びがどんなもんか確かめてやるぜ。ほら、始めよう。
Oh dear.
何の絵か当ててみて。ずいぶん抽象的だな。
Oh my god.
コロンビーナ、お前本当に分かったのか？間違える時の方が多いよ。おいらは降りるぞ。旅人任せた。
Rhyme deer. Feeling ko rhyme deer eh. Feeling ko rhyme deer siya. Sure, pero ang tsura pa lang men, grabe. Para siyang constellation, ganun. Teka lang. Yung shifty moonlight eh. Nakatatlo na tayo eh. Hindi ako nakapag-ano agad eh. Kasi may if ano Okay. Pero para siyang rhyme hard deer. Woo!
めでとう。
Guys, para tayong nagka-quiz dito. Uy. Hmm.
満足したか？
I wanna hug them! That's so cute! They really are so soft and squishy.
気に入られてるみたいだね。この子たち全然警戒せずに君に近づいてく。ツノシカが月光を浴びて成長するみたいに、月齢も君が振りまいてる何かが好きなのかも。何かってなんだ？優しさと綺麗な心かな。よかったらまた一緒にゲームをしてあげて。
I like it. Let's... If I have time, I'll try. Ano to? Okay.
Nazo otoko.
Huy! Bruha! not done anything to any of you. It sounds like you already know why we're here. All of that stuff's in the past. I want to live a peaceful life. A life made from stealing someone else's place. First Yuani, but that didn't work. So now Derwent. Poor performances never fool the audience for long. There won't be any more victims. Yuani? You're saying I took his place? It was never his to take. Everything he had, he got by looking nicer, talking nicer. We were the same. Everything he took, it belonged to me. And what about Mr. Derwent and the merchant? What did they do to you? They asked questions they shouldn't have asked, just like you. So die! Laban na to.
僕をたたえよう。
読めた。なるほど。はっ。
Yes. As expected, just another pathetic soul who can't stop repeating the same mistakes. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. He stopped himself from doing wrong for so many years, but in the end, does that mean bad people can't mend their ways? It's harder to keep doing good. He made some poor decisions. Every decision is this to make. Even just now, he could have chosen to admit his mistakes, but he chose violence instead. Every move was poorly made, and everyone led him to this end. But enough about him. Here's a job well done, Lavender. You can take the bounty proof to Les Sec as arranged. It was great to have you to take the reins. I could have sworn I was on vacation today. And now that it's over, I think it's about time to get started on your next job, right, Yahoda? Eh! All done for this version. Though I don't collect all of them, but it's fine. As long as I finish the Intel quest, that's a good thing for me. Malay ko kung makakaroon ng next batch. LOL. Considering Yahoda's release, next version, kaso by the time it releases, wala sa Pinas.
星と深淵を目指せ。
The man who... So... Woolen enabled another quest, so... This one will be, yung trade conditions unknown. This will be unlocked siguro sa Luna 3. But this... Kaya pa! Uy! What is...
これがお探しの本です。ネフェルさん、どうぞご確認を。
Guys, this is the 5th one.
さてどれどれ。へえ、なんて偶然だろうね。この本に書いてある物語はちょうどロバになった人だよ。
Wait, this is voice! Yay! Kaya pa yan. Is that Nefer? Surely she can't be here for information.
いや、どう考えてもあいつは依頼を受ける側じゃなくて誰かに任せる側だろ。
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should have her give me some easy ones.
お前な、ヤホダの仕事を奪ってやるなよ。でも、ネフェルのやつ、冒険者協会にどんな依頼を出したんだろう。ちょっと気になるな。
Let's ask about it later. Better not bother Nefer right now.
間違いない。これは確かに私が探してた本だ。さすがは冒険者協会。大したもんだね。こんな昔に失われた物語をよく見つけてくれたよ。
それも冒険者たちが頑張ったおかげですよ。探している間は紆余曲折ありましたが、最終的にスネージナヤのある収集家がこの本の写しを持っていることを突き止めまして。
砂漠の物語がスネージナヤにまで伝わってるとは面白い。礼を言うよ。約束通りこの本の報酬はきちんと払わせてもらう。それとこの依頼は引き続き公開したままにしてもらえるかい？優先度も高めにしてほしい。必要な費用は全て私が払う。
もちろんです。ネフェルさんとの取引は冒険者協会にとっても光栄なことですから。早速手配してきますので、私はお先に失礼します。
旅人パイモン、話は終わったよ。好奇心を満たしたいのなら答えてあげよう。
Boom! Caught in the eye! 'Lo. Okay, okay. Rinig ba? Hello? Okay. 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 He knew we were here. Talk about Eagle-eyed.
オイラの声まで聞こえてたのか？さすがネフェルだぞ。
So you're posting a commission.
ま、似たようなものだね。でも私と冒険者協会の長期協力って言った方が正しい。さあ、碑文の館でお茶でもしよう。ここは物語を語るのにふさわしくないからね。
知ることがないなら、私が遊びに連れて行ってあげましょうか。
As for that,
これでまあ
I'll be continuing that tomorrow. So, yung nagiging third day na yan, kasi tapos na lahat yung gawa ng Sumira Quest. So, isasabay ko na yan tomorrow. So, with that, here's the special Nefer's, so I'll call it as Nefer's Special Intel Quest and the finishing of the mini game. So that's all for the stream. Thanks for watching and I hope you like it.
大丈夫だわ
See you in the next one. Bye bye.